It was a crisp dollar bill, freshly printed. It had one unique feature, a small blue smiley face, drawn in the corner with a child's blue crayon. The dollar bill belonged to a young boy, Billy. Billy was saving up for a shiny red toy truck. He often took out the dollar and stared at it, dreaming of the day he could finally buy his truck. One sunny Saturday morning, Billy's mom took him to the park. Billy took his dollar with him. He wanted to show it to his friend, Emily. Emily thought the smiley face was cool and drew a little heart next to it. Later that day, Billy's mom bought him an ice cream cone. Billy, distracted by the melting treat, paid with his dollar. He forgot all about the smiley face and the heart. The dollar's journey had just begun. The ice cream vendor took the dollar. It joined a stack of others, all crammed into his worn leather wallet. The dollar felt squished, but it was excited. It was ready for an adventure. Later that day, the vendor used the dollar to buy a bouquet of bright sunflowers for his wife. The dollar was touched. It was part of something special. The wife loved the flowers, their bright yellow color a reminder of the sun. The next day, the florist used the dollar to buy a cup of coffee from a street vendor. The coffee was hot and strong, just what she needed to start her busy day. The dollar was now covered in coffee stains, but it didn't mind. It was part of its story. The coffee vendor used the dollar to buy a bus ticket. He rode the bus to the edge of town to visit his elderly mother. The dollar felt the rumble of the bus and the warmth of the sun through the window. The next day, the bus driver used the dollar to buy a newspaper. He read about a local boy who saved his allowance to buy a toy truck. The dollar felt a pang of recognition. It seemed familiar. Several days later, the newsstand owner used the dollar to buy a lottery ticket. He scratched it off but didn't win. He just smiled. He was used to it. The dollar wondered about the boy and his toy truck. One bright Tuesday morning, a familiar hand reached for the dollar. It was Billy's mom. She was buying a newspaper. The dollar bill trembled. Could it be? The newsstand owner gave her the dollar. She took it without a second glance. Billy's mom and Billy were reunited. She gave him a dollar for being a good boy. Billy was ecstatic. He could finally buy his red truck. He took the dollar and stared at it. Wait a minute. He recognized it. The blue smiley face, the little red heart. It was his dollar. Billy was overjoyed. It was like magic. He learned a valuable lesson that day. A dollar bill could travel far, but it always finds its way back.